Stop packing like a tourist and start packing like someone who actually knows what they're doing. Hey, Johannes from Gear Up Your Life here. Today I'll show you 13 things I never bring on my trips anymore, and what I pack instead to travel smarter, lighter, and way more comfortable. If you've been lugging around useless stuff for years, this video will change the way you travel forever. Let's start and talk about laundry. Back when I started traveling, I always relied on laundry shops or hotel services. But when you pack light and change cities often, it's a nightmare to find a laundromat during your one day in town just to wash 2 pairs of pants. Now I always pack laundry sheets, a packable clothesline, and a few laundry clips. Total game changers. Because this way, I can wash my clothes right in my hotel room whenever I need to. Spilled ketchup on your shirt during street food adventures? No problem. I can rinse it out immediately and hang it to dry overnight. Laundry clips are my secret weapon. Not enough hangers? Clip your shirts. Need to do a quick sink wash? Hang everything up anywhere. Or my favorite, use them to close the blinds in your hotel room so you're not woken up at 6 a.m. or to keep half-eaten snack bags fresh. Trust me, once you travel with these, you'll wonder how you ever lived without them. Next up, tech chaos. I used to just toss all my cables, chargers, SD cards, and random adapters into my carry-on pocket or the bottom of my backpack. By the time I needed something, it was a tangled mess of cables and frustration. Now I use the Peak Design Tech Pouch, and it's been a total game changer. This pouch has pockets and elastic loops for every single cable and gadget, so I always know exactly where everything is. Need a charging cable mid-flight? No more digging through a black hole of cords. Plus, it keeps your gear protected from spills or accidental drops in those cramped airplane seats. And here's the best part, you don't need to splurge on an expensive organizer. You can get solid tech pouches for just 10 to 20 bucks, so there's really no excuse not to finally sort out your tech gear. Because, let's be real, when you travel a lot, staying organized saves not just time, but sanity. Something I definitely stopped packing are full-size shampoo or body wash bottles. I mean, they're bulky, they leak way too easily, and you'll never need that much product on a short trip. Instead, I switched to a simple set of refillable TSA-approved bottles. They're compact, leak-proof, and make everything in your toiletry kit look way cleaner. You just fill them up before your trip with your regular stuff from home, and you're good to go. It's honestly one of the easiest upgrades I've made, and I haven't looked back since. One of the worst packing mistakes I used to make was relying on the same backpack I brought onto the plane as my daily bag. I'd land somewhere, check into my Airbnb, and when it came time to head out and explore the city, boom. I had nothing lightweight to carry, just the essentials. I was stuck with this bulky carry-on backpack filled with snacks, tech gear, and random plane stuff. It was uncomfortable, way too big for a quick trip around the city, and honestly just a bad look. That's when I made the switch, and now I never travel without a compact sling bag. The one I personally use is the NAYOSMART Herman HL1, and it's easily one of the best upgrades I've made to my travel gear setup. It's super sleek, really lightweight, but still holds way more than you'd expect. There's a smooth flap opening with an SBS zipper that gives you quick access to the main compartment. Inside, it's got a dedicated slot for an iPad mini and a bunch of mesh pockets to keep your power bank, cables, or little accessories organized. On the front, there's another zippered section with 2 smaller compartments, perfect for things like your AirPods, gum, or hand sanitizer. And then there's my favorite part, the hidden magnetic pocket on the back. That's where I keep my phone or wallet, especially when I'm walking through a busy area and want it safely out of sight. It holds just over 4 liters, weighs only 570 grams, and honestly fits seamlessly into both city exploring and travel days. And hey, since our last giveaway, we've actually kept our Gear Up Your Life community discount active. So if you're looking to upgrade your everyday carry, just use the code GUILE10 for 10% off. You'll find the link down below in the video description. Click it, add the bag to your cart, and you're good to go. Seriously, don't be the person wandering through a new city with your entire carry-on on your back. Get yourself a smart, compact sling bag. It'll change how you travel. One gadget I used to swear by was a power bank, and honestly, it's a total travel essential. But here's the thing, which power bank you choose matters just as much as having one at all. I used to carry around these massive bricks that basically turned my carry-on into a mini gym session. Not fun, and definitely not practical when you want to travel light. Now, I'm all in on the Anker MagGo. It's smaller, lighter, and has a magnetic feature that makes charging super easy and hassle-free. It gives you enough juice to keep your devices powered all day without weighing you down or causing back pain. Seriously, once you go compact and magnetic, there's no going back. A true game changer for anyone on the move. Alright, let's talk about a classic mistake almost every traveler has made, including me. I'm a huge book lover. When I'm at home, nothing beats the feeling of flipping through real pages, underlining quotes, and just going fully analog for a while. But when you're on the road, yeah, that love turns into back pain really fast. Books are heavy, bulky, and not exactly hotel-friendly when you're trying to read at 2 a.m. without waking up your partner. So I eventually made the switch to a Kindle. All my books in one tiny, featherlight device, built-in backlight, no glare, and I can pick up exactly where I left off. off, whether I'm at the airport gate, in a hammock, or curled up in a van. That said, if you still choose to bring physical books, totally valid by the way, please do yourself a favor and spend 10 bucks on an amber reading light. It might sound silly, but I honestly had never seen one before a tiny startup in front of a bookshop in Edinburgh gave me one for free. Ever since then, I recommend it to every bookworm traveler I meet. Now let's talk about something everyone hates while traveling: rain. You know what's cheap, crinkly, and utterly useless when it matters most? Yup, those $10 plastic ponchos. I used to pack them all the time. They're light, they fold flat, and hey, technically they keep you dry, or at least that's what I thought. No joke. I paid $10 for one of those see-through ponchos right. The wind flipped it up, the mist soaked through everything, and I ended up wetter than if I'd just jumped in the river myself. Zero protection, zero dignity, 100% regret. So here's my advice: invest once, cry never. A packable rain jacket is one of those things that turns from I'll never need it to thank God I brought this real fast. I use the Outdoor Research Helium rain jacket. It's ultra light, holds down to nothing, and actually does what it's supposed to do: keep you dry. Trust me, if it can handle Niagara, it can handle your next trip. Let's be real for a second. I used to carry one of those sleek, heavy-duty stainless steel bottles. You know the type. Looks cool, keeps water cold for 24 hours, makes you feel like a hydrated astronaut. But let me tell you, it's also like lugging around a dumbbell in your backpack. And worst part, the second it's empty, it still takes up the same ridiculous amount of space. Congratulations, now you're carrying heavy, stylish air. So eventually I made the switch, and I'm never going back. Foldable water bottles are an absolute game changer. When they're full, they do their job. When they're empty, you roll them up, clip them to your bag, and forget they even exist. It's one of those travel upgrades you don't realize you need until you try it. Lighter, smaller, and way more practical. And if you're the type that flies with a personal item only, you need that extra space. Quick break here. I've got something for you. If you're enjoying these tips, I want to invite you to my free newsletter. You'll get detailed packing guides, full breakdowns of my gear setups, exclusive giveaways like last week where I gave away 2 Monos carry-ons, and discounts on upcoming travel projects. Oh, and every single month I send out a little surprise. Sometimes it's a product. Sometimes it's a crazy personal travel fail that'll make you feel better about your own packing struggles. If that doesn't convince you, no worries. Let's keep going with another thing I'll never travel with again. Okay, this next one might surprise you. I never thought I'd need it. Like, why would I bring a collapsible Tupperware container when I could just finish my food, right? But then I saw another travel YouTuber using one, and it clicked. Especially because my girlfriend, she never finishes her food when we're out eating street food or grabbing a pizza. There was always something left, and she always said, "I'll eat it later," which either meant we carried it around awkwardly, or it went to waste. So one day, I just got one. Collapsible Tupperware. Lightweight, flat, and fits anywhere. And since then, I've packed it on every single trip longer than 4 to 5 days, for over 2 years now. Honestly, one of the best under $10 upgrades I've made. It's sustainable, practical, and it saves you money, all while keeping that extra half of your banh mi fresh for later. Huge shout out to whoever recommended it back then. Still grateful. Yay! Let's talk about one of the most overlooked pieces of travel gear, your toiletry bag. Sounds boring? Maybe. But after your shampoo explodes once mid-flight, or your razor mysteriously vanishes into your underwear pile, you'll never underestimate it again. The choice of the right toiletry kit can be the difference between a 2-minute bathroom routine and a chaotic 10-minute treasure hunt before your early morning flight. You want something that's TSA compliant, waterproof, or at least leak resistant, and that has just enough structure to keep your stuff from becoming a blob of toothpaste, deodorant, and regret. I personally use the Sea to Summit toiletry bag. It's compact but roomy, ultralight but still durable. It's like the Goldilocks of toiletry kits. And no, this isn't sponsored. I just really don't enjoy my toothbrush touching my nail clipper. And quick tip, don't forget clear, refillable liquid bottles. They're essential if you want to avoid holding up the security line or throwing away your favorite $25 face wash. Oh, and one last thing. If you were already subscribed to my newsletter, you'd know exactly which TSA-approved bottles I use, how I organize them, and what products I never travel without. But let's pretend that never happened. Let's move on. On our number 11, I want to paint a scene for you. It always starts with good intentions. You open your suitcase and think, okay, just in case it rains, snows, gets windy, or I get invited to a rooftop party, and suddenly you're packing half your closet. Everybody been there. Over time, I realized packing is not about being ready for every scenario. It's about being ready for the realistic ones. My rule now, only bring clothes I actually wear in real life. If I don't use it at home regularly, it doesn't belong in my travel bag. Instead of 5 different outfits, I focus on smart layering and quick dry fabrics. One of the best upgrades I made, switching to merino wool for upper layers, socks, and general underwear. It's light, keeps you warm or cool depending on the climate, and you can wear it for days without smelling like a lost suitcase in Bali. It's simple. Travel gear should work for your travel rhythm. Pack what serves you, not what fills space. And please, leave the once-a-month shoes at home. There's one problem that used to ruin my travel days before they even began: dead devices and the wrong plug. If you're traveling far, and I mean changing continents, voltage systems, and wall plug types, you need a reliable solution for charging. No matter how minimal I try to pack, if I had to choose just one gadget to take with me besides my clothes and my backpack, it wouldn't be headphones, it wouldn't be my camera, it would be this: the Epicka Universal Travel Adapter. It's not glamorous, it won't make your packing sexier, but it will actually save your trip. I used to carry 3 to 5 different adapters. Yeah, one for Europe, one for the US, one for Asia, and a backup for I don't even know what. And let's not forget the tangle of cables and the awkward hotel moments where you realize I brought the wrong plug. Now you're sitting in your room with 10% battery, no GPS, no music, and no way to charge your stuff. With the Epicka adapter, that stress is gone. It's one compact cube that works in over 150 countries, has 4 USB-A ports, 1 USB-C, and a universal AC socket. That means I can charge my phone, power bank, camera battery, Kindle, and toothbrush all at once from a single wall outlet. It's honestly one of the least exciting but most essential pieces of gear I own. And if you're not already using a universal charger like this, you're basically packing chaos. My last tip for you is simple and a bit personal. I used to be obsessed with packing light, like really obsessed. I followed every minimalist guide, weighed every sock, and left out anything that didn't feel essential. And for what? To save 300 grams? One day, somewhere between hotel beds and early flights, I realized my travels were efficient, but not enjoyable. So here's what changed it all. I stopped listening to the weight police and I packed what made me happy. For me, that's my collapsible coffee mug and my tiny travel-sized French press. It might sound ridiculous, but I swear, being able to make real coffee anywhere with hot water from a gas station and collapsible kettle changes the game. And let's be honest, if we're going to carry a few non-essentials, let them be things that make us feel at home, no matter where we are. I've been doing this for over 2 years now. Every longer trip, those 3 go in the bag. I'm not saying you need to bring a French press, but maybe, just maybe, not everything you pack needs to be efficient. Some things just need to be you. So, before we wrap things up, here's one last item that didn't even make it into the essentials list at first. But then, while editing this video in an Airbnb, I looked around and laughed because there it was, sitting on the nightstand. Again, the Anker 3-in-1 charger is one of those sneaky gadgets that quietly becomes a non-negotiable. And honestly, I don't know how I used to travel without it. It charges my phone, my AirPods, and my Apple Watch, all at the same time, from one compact base, using just one outlet. No more juggling multiple cables or hunting for enough plug space in tiny hotel rooms or busy cafes. It's clean, it's compact, it reduces clutter and simplifies your whole charging routine, especially for people who love staying organized without overpacking. So if you're looking for one of those smart, high-impact upgrades that actually make your life easier on the road, this might just be it. So we've covered 13 travel gadgets I used to pack, and what I bring instead. But if you're now wondering what exactly should go into your carry-on to stay light, organized, and ready for anything, don't worry, I've got you covered. That full breakdown is coming up next. I'm Johannes from Gear Up Your Life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Safe travels.